First up is our weekly EEA, Emotional Endurance Assessment Scores. Crimson, where you at? What you got going on?
Okay, I first want to point out, if you have seen this before, the design looks different. Our product is continuing to get better and better, so that's exciting. But results-wise, I'm up a little bit, and I feel up a little bit. We have exciting work happening, and I just went on vacation, and I just feel like it matches what I'm feeling right now. It's not funny that optimism is my lowest right now because we are seeing that that is becoming a very consistent trend in my life. So, 6.7, that's kind of where I'm feeling. I'm doing pretty well. I'm feeling pretty hopeful. I mean, hope is really bringing me up.
It's interesting you bring up the optimism because you're almost up a full point this week. I feel like that's really significant for you.
Well, I think getting a check in the mail from a client always just does that
All
naturally.
right. Well, I believe up this week, finally. I've been kind of waiting to get feeling better.
I was about to say, we have the same score. Almost.
Mine's on the up for sure. Interestingly, my optimism is down a little bit, and I spent some time reflecting on this. As y'all know, I've had a summer of really kind of processing some things, and I feel like I've done a lot of personal work and a lot of personal growth and feeling much more centered and clear on what I'm wanting and where I want to go and how I can get there and all of that stuff, feeling much more clear internally. I think what's dipping the optimism is micro feeling more clear in myself. Macro, I do not feel clear at all. I feel pretty like things are sketch
I,
and
I agree.
I don't
I
know
think
what's going
that's
to
bringing it
happen.
down. I think the macro is a lot of what brings down my optimism.
A lot of it is just kind of being like, well, this is where we're at, and it's uncertain where we'll be at in several months' time. Yeah. So that I feel like is dipping me down, but overall feeling much better, feeling much more like myself. I was telling you yesterday, like, I feel like I'm coming out of what has been a hard period of time for me, having done the work and ready to kind of go out and flex those skills and live life again. And those opportunities are starting to come, and I'm walking again fairly normally. My gait is fairly normal. I'm still not to the place where I'm routinely walking the way I was. And that's part of my goal for the next month or 2 months is to get back there.
Yep. Well, I'm proud of you, Lori. It's been one hell of a summer. You can see it. I mean, I love how we trend the data because you can see it and celebrate your movement.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the very beginning of my score in May, I think the first time we started adding it to the podcast, I believe was like maybe 2 weeks out from my injury. And I was in one of the lowest places I've been in a long time. I almost think if we had taken it right after my injury, there would be a little bit more of a low tail on
Right.
that. It's nice to see the progress. It's obviously very nice to feel it. And it's also helpful, I think, to visualize the fact that it is peaks and valleys, right? There's a natural, I got to feeling much better probably mid to end of June. And there were still some tough moments in July, especially when I was still wearing that boot and it was a million degrees outside. That really got me down. So, yeah, feeling better, increase, but noticing those differences between what is in my control and what is decidedly outside my control.
At the end of the day, I think we're both struggling with the same thing. Like we're not able to control all of the variables. But ultimately, I'm really proud of you for coming out of this. My son broke his hand at the beginning of the school year last year, and it is not discussed how much it sets us back mentally, emotionally, academically, professionally. It's been a rough road, and you've dealt with it in strides, dude.
It's been a big conversation with me and the physical therapists that have been treating me, that trophy to them because they have helped me so much. But so much of their work is psych. They've kind of reflected back to me that it is abnormal for someone to come in like me who's like, yeah, I'm feeling better. These are the things that are going right. A lot of times they're having to attend to people that are feeling hopeless. And then basically they're like, do 20 exercises. And
Yeah.
it's got to be hard. It is definitely, I mean, anything in healthcare is hard, but it is an important part of a physical therapist role, and another thing that I'm grateful for in this whole experience is I got to learn more about what they do, and their profession and the people I've worked with have really helped me, and I think it's another call to action that we all are talking about the nervous system, but we're talking about in disjointed ways, and wouldn't it be great if everybody had this education and we could really support everybody to take care of their nervous system all the time, not just when they're in crisis.
Right. I mean, that's the goal, right?